Welcome back. It's BrainStorm with Brian Sturm. I'm a gamer, a game designer, and I've been a game tester. And this is Bioshock Infinite.
Hey, don't point that at me.
And what I'm going to do is go through and try and show you some game design, level design, and
We need to leave the house, Booker. Let's head back outside.
that's very interesting. That's very interesting because people would think that this is a misleading area. I thought I was on the right track. That's why I almost didn't go into this area. That was it. That was a lockpick, and that's all I got out of it. It's pretty cool. It is a church. No real story elements. I'm just intrigued. Kind of a meh kind of area. I got money, I guess. So, and obviously I'm going to do the best I can as I play through, and I'm a little distracted. Hopefully I'll be entertaining to some extent. Okay. Go to Comstock House. Is this Comstock House? Oh, that's a Comstock House. Is that the elevator we were in? Oh yeah, that is the elevator we were in. That's neat. I didn't even notice that. Okay. I believe I found the where to go, but I'm not sure. Now, yeah. Can you imagine if there wasn't the mechanic, where they're gonna tell you where to go, and having players go around to a bunch of areas that aren't necessarily called out so much. And this doesn't say Comstock House, right? It says Harmony Lane. And multiple buildings have giant red banners or things flapping from it. So that's something to think about as far as
Need a lock picked.
as far as level design or game design. Also, the fight.
Back there at the shop. What you asked me to do.
Let's not discuss it.
No, what did that thing do to you?
If he were to take me back, That's death, Mr. DeWitt. Or something so like it, I cannot tell the difference.
Ancient mariner, let the bigger undertow. Hate an albatross.
So, one of the interesting things is also to think about a little bit of a switch between Booker being the kind of grim, talking about dark things, and her being the person of optimism or trying to hope for things. And now we have a little bit of a switch. So this is part of a character story arc. This is a part of how you're supposed to feel about your character and the relationship to Elizabeth. Now, once again, I've been very intrigued about that's pretty funny. There's not much you can do about that. So that means the actual collision for this box for her, for some reason, was farther back than that. I chose a rather interesting place to rest. And you try to catch those things, and maybe you flag certain art assets that the AI isn't supposed to lean up against. Maybe not. Maybe you just don't care.
Press to generate a magnetic shield. Hold to absorb damage and release to throw it back. Hold and release to create an explosive trap.
I see a lockpick over there.
I can't afford both. Oh, I see what this is saying. All right. I'll maybe get that later, but for right now.
More money. Here.
I miss Bronco. Bronco's like, I don't know, pretty freaking reliable and cheap. Oh, that was a pretty funny waste of time. Ah, I get it. And this is where I should have. Okay, got it. Nope. Up.
Go ahead.
That was pretty funny.
Get up, Booker. Get up.
I can snipe the back. I can do a freight hook.
There.
I can do cover.
There you go.
Oh, I can only do one thing at a time. Damn it. Salts? No, it's not salts.
Here you go.
Getting out of here alive.
Interesting.
That's all I have right now.
You need to die.
The fuck is this? It's my shot from earlier. Thanks.
Daisy wants you dead.
I have salts. Here.
Perfect timing!
Kill you.
Oh, they sit there as a bomb or something like that.
Go ahead.
There.
String them up.
So let's see where I can shoot. Oh, okay, I get it. I wanted to see why you would want to jump up there. Alright, let's just do this.
I heard you.
Interesting. Oh, she doesn't want to throw me stuff outside of combat. So now with that cover up there, you would think, oh, that's how I'm supposed to get up there.
Look at those pennants. Oxygen's my favorite color.
Seems about right.
So I kill that guy, I sky strike, I kill that guy,
Do it!
Done.
I get cover to fight the next guy. And yeah. Oh no, okay, I could have done freight hook up to here, kill that guy, gotten the cover, kill that guy, kill the other guy. That's one of the ways you could have gone through this whole area. Really? A lot of good you guys are. I wonder how many of these people are people who worked actually on the game. That's cool. If we're, once again, I don't see much, but you would think that they're going to be reusing some art assets here. Also, look at some of the blur effects and interesting. Wow, Comstock House. That's quite interesting. So, anyway, some of the things they're trying to do here, even though if you look at the lighting's a little inconsistent, you really can't complain with the sheer amount of stuff that's going on. This is all happening on the 360, so that's really impressive. So many of you are going to take for granted leaves and newspapers flying around and fire effects that maybe you only see it out of the corner of your eye, but those are important because you're going to see them a little bit when there's misty effects, and they're going to add into what you consciously think is really good atmosphere. But all these subconscious things have to happen. So here I have a really long alleyway with a cover at the very end here. Got and a way. If you really want to, you can run all the way back and get disengaged from the entire combat. Got options to go up. Once you do go up here, you're rewarded with that. You're rewarded with a sequence of
Still looking. Look her here.
Thanks!
And I probably got that achievement because I used every power in the game at least once, or killed one person with every power in the game once.
Got salt. Take it.
Perfect timing!
The other nice thing about the achievement, you know, is that here I am. I'm having a great experience with this game. I'm really involved in this fight. And then, you know, a nice achievement pops up and takes me right out of the game. I love that about achievements.
Anyone see him?
There, that one.
That's just neat.
That one! Now!
Done.
I love those automated guns just to help me find where the enemies are. So once again, we're talking about pacing again. We don't want to have the player go too long without a combat. I need about 400.
Need money?
Yes, I do. I need more than that, Elizabeth. Jesus. Chintzy. If anyone recognizes some of these assets, these bushes and cement boxes that we're using. I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. Okay, anyway. Oh, my salts are full. Let's take a look at this level design. So, you're given an option to go upstairs. You're rewarded by going upstairs with multiple...
Go ahead!
multiple rewards. First, the gun that'll shoot for you. You know, Skyline Strike. If you're a person who likes to have a sniper rifle over a carbine. Your RPG ammo up here. And you're allowed to look down upon the entire battlefield. You have an additional free hook across the way. Once again, for people who've been watching the series, obviously they want to let you know when you have gone someplace where the AI can't follow you. So take a moment. This is another classic one, which is you got a lower area with two raised platforms on either side, with enemies on either side generally, and then a third raised area on either side in which to rain fire down upon them. Actually, if anyone has seen with this bridge, this area like this and this area like this, there's something very similar to this in Gears of War 2. There's a level design that's very similar to this whole length. It's really comfortable. It adds a lot of interesting up and down gameplay for players to go with. And if you look at what they're very careful about was to have cover, 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 literally cover, 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 and so on. And actually, I have to wrap up this video, but let's just take a quick little look at that interesting cave. I'm surprised there's nothing in here. I'm very surprised they didn't put something in here. Just seems like a very fun little place to put something. And once again, at the two end corners, and also at the beginning two end corners, resources and ways for the player to hold up, that they're having a bad fight, and they need to just be able to fight in a kind of comfort zone with rewards placed in those areas.